Hi, Misty. I'm Matt, the crime reporter from the local daily. Thank you so much for agreeing to be interviewed today.
No worries, Matt. It's great to get some awareness on this situation. People really need to know what's going on around here.
Okay, Misty, that's great. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure thing. My name's Misty Lawson. I'm 25 and this is my dog Buster.
Oh, g'day, Buster.
I surf, I'm a volunteer lifeguard, and I work for my parents. We are fourth generation Windy Beach caravan park owners, and aside from us, the only other local residents are my uncle and Mo, the fish and chip shop owner. But you don't go talking to him. He only moved here 10 years ago. He ain't a local.
So from what I can understand, you were arrested the other day for trespassing on private property. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And are you a rebel without a cause, or is there a deeper side to Misty?
Well, I wouldn't call it arrested. Forcibly removed might be appropriate. Uncle Shane, he's the local copper in town, dragged me off the sand dunes because nobody's allowed on them now that Diamond Shores have got their hands on them. Diamond Shores are just money-hungry developers. I'm a fourth-generation Windy Beach resident and I have more right to be there than them.
Rightio. So, what makes the dunes such an important place for you?
Well, it's where I learnt to surf. It's where my dad taught me. Where he learnt, where my grandparents learnt. It's got the perfect protected shore break. It's sort of my little piece of paradise. Not to mention, it's a breeding area for the green sea turtles.
So what is it about Diamond Shores resort development that you're opposed to?
Windy Beach doesn't need them. The people who come here aren't looking to stay in a fancy schmancy resort. They're here for the natural beauty and a caravan lifestyle. It's all about the simple things in life around here. Good surf, good fishing, and a good time.
So what will Diamond Shores resort change about the local area?
Well, there was a bloke who came out here to do an environmental impact study. Diamond Shores wasn't going to show it to the public, but I got my eyes on a copy. Let me just say, it's not going to be good for the green sea turtles, or anybody else. We don't want that kind of clientele in Windy Beach, with their big cars, flashy outfits. Some of those women even wear high heels to the beach. They must have rocks in their heads. Mo's worried he'll have to learn how to make a cappuccino. Those people don't drink instant coffee, you know.
Yeah, I've heard. So, won't it help, but won't a new development like this new development, won't it help boost the economy around here?
What do we need money for? We've got everything we need and we don't want their cash. Haven't you ever heard that money can't buy you happiness?
But the local council seems happy to put their stamp of approval on it. Everything seems to be above board, from what I can tell. Why don't you think the residents of the surrounding towns should be paying a bit more attention and finding out a bit about the understanding of your views?
Well, because, Matt, what people don't understand is that local council is corrupt. They are lining their own pockets with this Diamond Shores resort. Half the councillors have a stake in the company, but it's all very hush-hush. Now, this is strictly off the record, but I have information on Councillor Davis and Broad, and both of those men are thugs. They're dodgy, about as straight as a slinky. Those lowlifes sold government land so this whole proposal could go through. That land was meant to be set aside as a conservation area for the turtles. Now that's bloody wrong in my books.
So after you run with the law, do you see yourself keeping out of trouble in the future, or is this going to be a carbon occurrence for Misty?
I'm not out to make trouble, Matt. I just love Windy Beach and everything it represents. There may not be too many permanent residents in Windy Beach, but we have regulars who have been coming here for longer than Mo's been frying chips. Anyone who's ever visited is a part of the Windy Beach community, and I don't reckon any of them would want to see the likes of Diamond Shores here. I'm just standing up for what I believe in.
That's great, Misty. Thanks very much for this chat. The paper will be out on Thursday.
Thanks, Matt.